Alright, so for today's video you should be expecting something big. Gradually we are starting with our designing, and if you are someone who is following us, you wouldn't find it difficult to do what we are doing today. So for today's video we are going to look at how to design a business card. Right? So let's launch our Pixel Lab. Alright, so as we will always have, this is our default workspace, and because I'm designing a business card, this wouldn't work for me. If you are someone who knows a business card, then you should know that this size wouldn't work nice for what we are going to do. So let's set our size here. So you click on the three dots here to set your size. So you click on image size, and it will take you here. You can set the size by entering the values you want to work with, or you can pick a custom size, right? So for the purpose of this particular design, I would want to pick YouTube thumbnail, this YouTube thumbnail, right? So it has a width of 1280 and a height of 720, right? So let's hit OK, and we have this particular size, right? This is the size of our workspace now. Right now, let's set the background of our work. And as we all know, this is where we set the background of our work, right? This button. So click on it and hit on color. Look at color here. Hit on it. Alright, so as I said in the other videos, we can give the background solid color and gradient color, but for the purpose of the design, let's pick color. Click on color, not gradient. Click on color. Alright, now scroll through the colors and locate the white color, this one. Locate this and click on it. Alright, so we have our background having a white background, right? And that is what I want my card to have, my business card to have. And as we know, a business card, there's always the front and then also the back. So for this particular work, we are going to do with the front, and when we are done with the front, we will also go with the back, right? So this is going to be the front part of your business card. Alright, so we've set the background. Let's continue. So I'm going to pick a shape. That is, so you click on shapes and you select this one particular shape, this one. Click on that one and hit on this tick mark here, and you have it. Now, because this shape is having a default color of white, you wouldn't see it for now. It's blending with the background, right? So let's give this shape stroke. We are giving the shape stroke. So scroll through the tools and look for stroke. So this is stroke. Enable the stroke and give it black color. Enable the stroke and click on black. Alright, so I've given my circle a black stroke. Now I'm going to place it at the center of my workspace. So we go to this tool, relative position. Look out for relative position. This is it, relative position. And click on this one here. Click on this one, and your shape will be placed at the center of your workspace, right? So I'm going to move it up a bit. Alright, so this okay. Let's work with this. So click on the tick mark, and that is it. So we can now leave it, and we can't alright, Now let's locate texture. We are going to insert the picture of the businessman into this particular shape. We are inserting the picture of the particular person who owns the business into this shape, right? So we are going to locate texture on our tools. So let's search for texture. All right, so texture is here. Click on texture, click on this image button here or symbol. This is it. Click on that, and it will take you to your gallery where you select the photo that you want to insert into the shape. To take you to your gallery. So I'm waiting for it to open, and I'll select my photo. All right, so I'm going to use a particular photo here. So scroll through your photos and locate the particular photo that you want to use, right? So we are going to insert the picture of that businessman, the one who owns the business, because the business card is for the person who owns the business with his details on it, right? Okay, so let me use someone's photo here. All right, so we have to crop this particular picture so that it will fit into our circle. So through these ratios, just click on this one, this particular one. This is it. Click on that one. You can now pull it to place it at wherever you want it. You can pull it to place it at wherever you want. Now you can also pull from the edge here to reduce the size. Pull from the edge here to reduce the size. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. Yeah. So I think this okay. Then you tap on OK or the tick mark. So you see that I have my picture being inserted into what? The shape, right? I have my photo there right now. So I'm going to rotate it a bit. So look for rotate, and I'm gonna rotate it. All right, so this is okay for me. This okay. Now let's import the logo of the business or the logo of the organization, whatever business it is. Maybe the person has a logo, right? So I'm going to insert, I'm going to bring into my workspace that particular logo. So click on this plus symbol here and click on from gallery. All right, so it will take you to your gallery, and you select that particular image, or you bring in your logo, right? So yeah, I have a logo here which is for my business, Clemzy Designs. So you tap on it and you wait for it to open. All right, so I'm going to click on this tick mark here, and I have that logo being brought into my my workspace. All right, so I can place it somewhere here at the edge. All right, that's okay. So I'm gonna give it a black color. So you go to color in your tools, locate color, enable color. No red, I don't want red, I want black. All right, so I give it a very black color, and this is okay for me. So let me reduce the size by pulling or pushing from the edge. Yeah, so I think this size is okay. All right, so Clemzy Designs. Right, now let's get the information or a little bit details of the person on the front of our card. So let's get the name of the person. So we are going to write text, right? So click on this plus button here, and it will give you the chance to create text. Now click on edit and clear away whatever is inside there, and type in the name of the person, maybe in uppercase. So this is my name. I'm using my name for example, though the picture is not mine. So I want it to also be placed in alignment with my circle here where my photo has been inserted. So you click on relative position. This is it, relative position, and click on that. So you have it there. Now I'm going to bold it. I'm going to bold the name. So scroll through your tools and look for bold. This B, style. Click on B and select B here to bold it. Now I'm going to give my text a black color. Black color. So go to color and locate the black color and click on it. Alright. Now we are going to change the font style of our text. The font style. So scroll through your tools and look for font. So this is it, this font. Click on that, and you have different font styles that you can use for your text, but I prefer to use a particular font. Alright, so this is it. This is the font I want to use. It's under my font, so I've downloaded this particular font and I'm using it. I've downloaded it. So click on that, click on it, and OK. So you have it being affected on your text. Okay. So I'm done with the name. Now I'm going to add his position. Right? So to do that, you can just click on this text and copy it. So this is copy. If you look through the tools, you see copy. So you can click on copy and it will copy that text for you. Right? So I'm going to edit it. So you now go to edit and clear away the name, and we are going to enter the position that he holds, and he is the chief executive officer. Then you hit on OK. Then you pull it to the center of your text, place it nicely there. So we can use the relative position to do that. Alright. So we have this. Now we are just going to add a bit of some things to it. So go to shapes and pick this rectangle. Then you mark it, place it, and you decrease the size of the rectangle. Decrease the size, and let's position it using the position tool. We are going to move it using the position tool. This is it, position tool. So click on position, increase the move by pixels, increase the move, increase the points, and click on this to move it there. You can click here to move it this way, down and up. So I'm moving it here, down. So I'm going to give it some color so that we can differentiate it. So let's give it some dark color, black, and we are going to rotate it. So go to rotate and click on the rotate to rotate what to the angle you want it. Alright, so this okay, and I'm going to reduce the size. I'm reducing the size. So push it a bit and place it somewhere like this. Now we are going to copy the shape. So go to copy again and copy it. As you can see, it's here. Look at it there. Yeah. So we are going to move it there too. So let's move it. Move it. Yeah. Now I can decrease my points and move it. Oh my God. So now we are going to use a particular tool I haven't maybe shown you in the last video. Now this layer here, as you see, is where your layers are being kept. Whatever thing you bring it into this workspace will be found in this layer. So when I click on it, it will bring to me all that I've brought into my workspace. All the texts, the shapes I've taken, you will find all of them there. So you can pull one below the other and one above the other. So if you want to pull one below the other so that it will be over the other, then you have to click and hold and pull it, right? Pull it to wherever you want it to be. Pull it to wherever you want. So I want this particular second triangle to be below the first triangle. So I'll click and hold and pull it below the first triangle, and it will be below. So I'm going to decrease the opacity of the second triangle. Opacity. So look for opacity. This is it. And decrease the opacity of that triangle. So as you can see, you can now see the difference between the two triangles. And let's move it up a bit. So locate your position tool, decrease the points, and move it up a bit. Alright, so we have that. Now let's try and decrease the size of our triangles. So go to size and decrease the width. Also, you go to your layer tool and select the second triangle, the first triangle, and also go to relative size and decrease it, right? And now position them well using the position tool. Yeah. Alright, so we have something like this, and now we are going to do the last thing. Now I'm going to bring something here. If you need it, you have to download it. I've given you the website, and you are supposed to download a lot of backgrounds. So I'm going to pick a particular background here and bring it inside. So this is the background I want to bring there. So click on it and crop it. Well, I want only this part to come. So click on that, crop it like this, and hit on the tick mark, and you have it here. So I'm going to increase the size. Alright, and use it, cover the whole work with that. Now go to opacity. So this opacity, and we are going to decrease. It's already at 100%. I'm going to decrease the opacity. I'm decreasing. So this is it. I'm decreasing the opacity. I'm decreasing it. Alright, so this is it. I've decreased my opacity, and you can see the effect, right? So now let's but you can see that that particular shape or that particular background is showing on the photo, right? The circle with the photo. So we are supposed to go to our layers, that is here, and pull it down below that circle. Pull it down below that particular circle that contains the picture. This. So as you can now see, it's below the image, and it's clear. Alright, so that is the last thing we are looking at. So this is the front part of your business card, and in the next video we'll look at the back of the business card, where you list the services of the client or the services of that businessman you are designing for. So this is the front part of your business card. So next we'll be looking at the back of the business card.